My mom told me, it's only fair if your sister goes down the aisle before you. So my fiancé planned the most expensive wedding they couldn't back out of. I'd been engaged to Theo for 6 months when my younger sister announced she was getting married. To a guy she'd known for 8 weeks. Mom called me immediately. You need to postpone, she said, like it was already decided. Your sister deserves her moment. She's never had your success, your looks, your opportunities. Let her have this. I'd heard this my entire life. When I made honor roll, they praised her participation trophy. When I got into Yale, they threw her a party for community college acceptance. When I landed my dream job, they reminded me not to make her feel bad about working retail. We're getting married in June, I said. We've already booked the venue. Then move it to next year, Mom replied. Family comes first. That night, I told Theo what they demanded. He listened quietly, his jaw tightening with each word. Then he smiled in a way I'd never seen before. How much is in your parents' retirement fund? He asked. About $340,000. Why? And they've been promising to contribute $50,000 to our wedding, right? I nodded slowly. Over the next 3 weeks, Theo became a wedding planning tornado. He booked the Rosewood Estate, the most prestigious venue in 3 counties, reserved it for the exact same weekend my sister had chosen, put down a non-refundable deposit of $45,000. He hired the celebrity florist who'd done the governor's daughter's wedding, contracted the orchestra that performed at the Kennedy Center, ordered custom Vera Wang dresses for the bridal party. The total came to $287,000. When the first invoices arrived, my parents called in a panic. This is completely unreasonable, Dad sputtered. We agreed to help, not fund a royal wedding. The contracts are signed, Theo said smoothly. Cancellation means losing everything. But don't worry, we can handle it ourselves if the money's a problem. Mom's voice turned sharp. We're not backing out. We made a commitment. My sister's wedding was smaller, quieter. The community center instead of an estate, a DJ instead of an orchestra. Mom kept suggesting they postpone, find a better date. But my sister refused to budge. You're just trying to make me wait for her again, she screamed during one family dinner. Like always, a week before both weddings, my parents' financial advisor called them. Apparently, pulling $50,000 from their retirement fund triggered massive penalties and taxes they hadn't anticipated. Between that and the wedding expenses they'd committed to, they'd drained nearly everything. You're destroying us, Mom said when she cornered me at the final fitting. Your father might have to keep working another 10 years. Do you even care? Did you care when you asked me to give up my wedding? I replied quietly. She had no answer. The morning of my wedding, I woke to 17 missed calls. My sister's venue had double booked. A pipe had burst. The whole building was flooded. She was sobbing, hysterical. Can we use your venue? She begged. Just for the ceremony, please? Theo squeezed my hand as I held the phone. For a long moment, I didn't speak. I thought about every birthday overshadowed by her tantrums, every achievement diminished to spare her feelings, every sacrifice demanded in the name of fairness. I'm sorry, I said finally. The venue's booked. There's no room. She hung up screaming. Our wedding was perfect. 300 guests, 7-course dinner, champagne tower. As I danced with my new husband, I saw my parents sitting alone at their table, looking older than I'd ever seen them. They hadn't spoken to me since the ceremony. We left for our honeymoon in Bali that night. 2 weeks of paradise. When we returned, I found a letter waiting for my sister. But what it said changed everything. I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.